Hi there, this is Mark, and I'm here in Dolores Park on a beautiful day. Sun's shining down, it's not too hot, not too cold, and I'm going to do the reading from the Golden Present Daily Inspirational Readings by Sri Swami Satchidananda. And carrying on with this 365-day video project, Reading Daily, and this is for October 28th. The topic is, It is the Teachings. This is a question and answer format. And the question to Swami Satchidananda is this: when the master is not physically present, how can the disciple be sure that he or she is following the master's guidance? And then Swami Satchidananda says, if you just look within, what would my master tell me if he or she were right here sitting in front of me? You will get the answer. Yes, he has spoken about that many times. I know what he would say to me. Then follow it. You have the master or the spiritual guide or the guru there. The guru is not just the physical body, it is the teachings. Even if you don't have a guru, even if you have no one to advise you, if you learn to listen within, your own conscience will guide you. The guru is not a person somewhere. The conscience always tells you what is right and what is wrong. That is the guru within. Listen to that and follow it. Yeah, so the guru is not just the physical body, it is the teachings. And I feel very much that I'm getting to practice that with these teachings because Swami Satchidananda is no longer in his body. And so I'm not getting the teachings from him directly, but it's all from studying and from reading and even doing these. I'm getting more information that I feel like I'm listening to how this feels like it aligns with my own practice, my own life experiences that I'm listening to. And so I like that it's a reminder here that sometimes we tend to think a lot of this stuff's from the outside, that this is reminding us that even if you don't have a guru, no one to advise you, if you learn to listen within, your own conscience will guide you. And that I feel like is a powerful reminder about that we have the answers within us. But I do notice, oftentimes we need help. We need support in being able to bring those answers forward. And whether that's from a spiritual guide or from a business coach or from a close friend, family member, it can sometimes be helpful and even necessary to get that extra support. But ultimately what they're doing is they're going to then say something to you that your inner conscience, your inner guide, and your inner guru knows is right. Knows that that's what I feel. Yeah, that feels like the right direction, because they're just helping bring that out within you rather than inventing a new idea. And that's what I feel like is the support here with this kind of a reading. Sometimes we feel like we're helpless, we're useless, or whatever. We just haven't tapped into that inner resource. And that's what I feel like the teachings can offer, and a practice like yoga and meditation can offer. But it has to get developed. It's like a muscle. You have to learn how to use that muscle. When you say to yourself, I wonder what what would my friend say, or the other idea of that, some people use that phrase, what would Jesus do? And so I think about that. What would Swami Satchidananda do? What would one of my teachers do in a situation? And then when you can answer that, that's starting to listen to your own inner guide. Again, utilizing the outside reference, but ultimately I think it is calling forward that inner wisdom that's already present within us. We just have to strengthen it. The guru is not a person somewhere. Your conscience always will tell you what is right and what is wrong. It's like you go to a friend and you want to hear a certain thing. Sometimes you go to certain friends because you want to hear a certain thing. If you know you want the answer to be yes, you're going to go to those friends that are going to give you the yes. If you want the answer to be no, you're going to think of what friends are going to give you the no. And every once in a while, we're willing to go to the friend that we know is going to give us the opposite answer, because it's probably some part of our ego is first answering it versus our true self, and we know that friend is going to know how to connect in with our true self. And it may be a little challenging. It may not be that first thing we want to hear. Those pigeons just flew by. I wonder if that showed up in the film. But it could be the right thing that we need to hear. Sometimes it may sting a little bit to hear that opposite thing, or for that part of you that says, I know I should do this. This is what feels right, and you don't want to do it. I know I need to apologize to this person. I know that's the right thing to do, but I don't want to have to do it. There's some resistant part of the self, and it's most likely the ego, because the true self knows that's what's going to just create peace. That's going to help diffuse any of this negative charge that the thing has, and you're going to then come back together in peace and realize, you know what, I made a mistake, or you know what, something happened here that caused me to misunderstand the situation. And when we can move towards that place, that's our inner guide guiding us. That's the inner guide that always knows that peace is really what's meant to be shared amongst us, not hate, not harm. We do all that when we're scared, when we're fearful, and when we don't feel brave enough or courageous enough. And again, that takes work, especially in this world today. So what are the things you're doing to help strengthen that part of yourself? And that's what I ask myself, and I say, okay, I got to get to my practices. I've got to do these readings, and that helps me. So thanks for being a part of this. I hope this helps you and inspires you as well. All right, thank you so much. See you tomorrow.